So we now know that there's no, well, officially from Tesla, there's no Model Y Highland coming this year, officially. But we thought and assumed that based on Chinese reports from the factory in China that yes, there was a refreshed Juniper version of the Model Y coming this year, around about mid-year. However, we now know that apparently that isn't true. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, you're watching the Electric Viking. The Juniper version of the Model Y is the vehicle that I've been waiting for. I've been very excited to see it. Maybe I'll have to buy a BYD CLU or Sea Lion instead, maybe. Or maybe a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or something else, because it looks like I'll be waiting, or you will be waiting for a very long time, possibly, if this report from China, which also references Germany as well, is in fact correct. There is no Model Y facelift planned for China this year, says a recent report. And this is in direct contrast to other reports we've seen, even from suppliers in China. Suppliers in China have said that Tesla have actually given them orders for this year for the Juniper version parts. So this is a bit of a surprise to me, a bit controversial. Is this true? Is it true that Tesla is not planning on a Juniper version this year? Well, here's a news report from CLS saying that they have no plans to introduce a facelifted version of the Model Y in the Chinese market for the current year. It's believed that this is for one reason. It's because the United States is not ready to produce the Juniper version of the Model Y yet, because they don't have battery production for it yet. Because the batteries that Tesla are using, there's not enough of them, and Tesla want to use LFP batteries. They want to use the new CATL LFP batteries, which won the Best Battery Technology Award in the world last year from I believe 36 different voters voted for it being the best tech. That's what the batteries will be this year in, I believe Tesla I've heard will change over to these new batteries this year. So the plan was, I believe from Tesla, that they'd be using those batteries in the Juniper version of the Model Y. But Tesla won't be able to produce CATL's lithium iron phosphate batteries at their factory in Nevada until probably towards the end of this year, meaning, well, they can't make the Model Y until probably the first quarter of 2025, the refreshed version of the Model Y. So the controversy here, and I believe the decision from Tesla here, is this. If customers in the US can't get the refreshed version of the Model Y, the Juniper, then they're going to be annoyed. They're going to be thinking, we're getting a second-class version of this car. So Tesla's plan is to roll out the Model Y at the same time in Germany, China, and the US, and therefore everyone that gets those cars from those factories will get their Model Y at approximately the same time. And that is probably why Tesla have decided to delay the Juniper launch in China this year. Now, some of that's my speculation, but I think it's pretty obvious. You can just sort of connect the dots. This statement aligns with earlier confirmations from Tesla's North American operations, putting to rest speculation regarding upgrades for the Model Y Juniper that were meant to come this year. Now, that wasn't just speculation because suppliers even mentioned it as well. So I believe Tesla has now told suppliers to put on hold production of these parts, new parts, suspension parts, and other parts that would go into the Model Y, headlights, etc., and that they're going to begin manufacturing in the first quarter of 2025. Drive Tesla acquired an internal Tesla email emphasizing the importance of telling customers the facelifted Model Y is not coming this year. The email said, "We must communicate transparently that there will not be a redesigned Model Y this year." And they highlighted the present as the best time to drive the world's best. They're basically saying, we know a lot of people are waiting for the new Model Y. And that's your fault, Electric Viking. You're to blame for this. Not, I didn't say that, but I am a little bit. They know a lot of people are waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Don't wait. Buy it now. So right now in the US, the Model 3 price has been increased because of increased demand. Model Y price now is the same as the price of the Model 3. I think Tesla are very well aware of the fact that the new version of the Model 3 it's a much better vehicle than the old version. And people think the same is going to happen with the Model Y, which it will. In fact, I think the difference will be even greater between the old version. I think the old version, the current version now of the Model Y, it will be massively superseded. I think the new version will be significantly better because it will get these new batteries. So it'll have more range. It'll be just a much better vehicle in many different ways. By entering 2024, Tesla will have adjusted prices in both Chinese and American markets of the Model Y, says Car News China. In other words, Tesla has reduced prices of the Model Y in its two most important car markets, in China and in America. And, well, realistically, it's now very, very affordable. The Model Y price now starts at $36,000 in China, and it starts at $43,000 in America. But of course, incentives, government incentives in America make it cost for most people around $35,500 US. That's huge. And that is actually a point of sale discount. So you get that discount when you purchase the vehicle. You don't have to wait to lodge a tax return. In November of 2023, Tesla China made adjustments to the Model Y, though, in China, which have not yet carried over to non-Chinese vehicles. And those include more range. There's actually a few percent more range depending on the model. The Model Y long range has 6% more range. The Model Y standard range has 2% more range. It's got new wheels. It's got a new upgraded interior. It's got the new lighting from the Model 3. It's got a few changes to the vehicle, which make it a better car. The standard range, for example, has an 80 horsepower upgrade, meaning it's significantly faster. So dashboard trim has also been changed. There's no wood there anymore. It's been changed to the suede from the Model 3. In the US, Tesla's official website has indicated a temporary price reduction for the Model Y. It's brought the price down for the long range and the standard range by $1,000 US. So yeah, it's never been cheaper than before. It's never ever been this price. I mean, crazily, the price of the Model Y, I think it was about $20,000 more a year ago. So yeah, I don't think you can say EVs are expensive anymore. It's really not true. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.